What's up, guys? New Hope Cuts here, man. It's raining. I'm in the shop tonight, sharpening blades. And I want to do a quick follow-up on the Vevor blade sharpener, aka the knockoff of the one that's out there, the most popular one, what have it. So I finally got around to having to swap the pads or put a new pad on here. And so for the most part, this is a very good sharp blade sharpener for lawnmower blades. It has worked well. It was sharpened, but I got a gripe that I want to point out. Now, this was a first generation model that come out. I know they've changed it a little bit. I think they got a little bit smaller motor. It may be smaller or what have you. But this is the first time I've had to change the pad out, right? I've already changed the pad, but I'm gonna show you my gripe. So the way you do this is that you have to take off these screws, right? And this lifts up. Now, I've already been in it. So, and what happens is it has a nut washer, lock washer, nut on this end, and the screws on there. You take a crescent wrench, aka Justice wrench. Yeah, I'm country. And a pair of pliers, and you hold it, you turn it, and you loosen it up. Now, the problem I have with this, and I hope Vevor, somebody put Vevor, I'm gonna tag them in it to let them know, hey, this is a problem. So in order to change this blade, or I shouldn't say this pad, you would have thought that you pull the spacer off and you pull it all the way off. Well, it doesn't. As you can see, it doesn't. It'll slide almost to the end, but it doesn't quite clear. So what you have to do, you got to loosen these 4 bolts for the motor housing, lift up on it, and then pull it out. That's what it looks like. This is the one that I replaced. This is, and all of that. So that's what that is. So to get it back, now, putting it back on it ain't a problem. Because you can just slide it in that hole, that groove right here, and it'll go, you gotta play with it, but in this case, see, I had to lift up on it. That's the only gripe I got about it. That is the gripe that I got about this Vevor mower blade sharpener. Now, like I said, I've had this one for what? Going on 2 seasons, maybe? I think I have. I've got the one that uses a grinder. And then I have this when I come into the shop and everything. But yeah, outside of that, no complaints. No complaints at all. Yeah, it's a little cumbersome to do this. This is the first time I had to do it. Right at the end of the day, it is what it is. But I want to point that out. I'm not sure if the second generation of this blade sharpener is different, but the first generation, you got to take this off. You got to unbolt it or loosen it to the point where you can lift up on it and slide that off. For you to flip this over and then flip it over and put it back on there. Then you let it back down. All right, guys, that's all I got. Hopefully this video helped somebody. New Hope Cuts, as always, keep cutting.